Today's episode is brought to you by FNX. If you're looking to lose weight, gain weight in the most healthiest way possible, FNX is where you need to go. You're talking about a section you're looking to gain weight. There's a section you're trying to lose weight. There's also even a section you're trying to better your performance when you're out there trying to be the best you. Please go to the link that is in this video. But also, you have to look the part. We're trying to unlock that inner athlete in you. Speaking of inner athlete, hey, you know how we get down. So, fill up your shopping carts. Once you get to checkout, use the promo code BTSI for 15% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the B.TS show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I'm a little bit happy, excited about this new format because I am filming through Filmic Pro to be exact. I I know this has been a long time coming for me. It's something I wanted to do earlier, but I guess the technology wasn't available to me when I wanted to opt in and use it. But it is now. So we're gonna see how this works out, and we got some news
coming in during last call. It's going to kind of change up the format of what I'm doing moving forward. But we'll get into that. But till then, you guys know what you need to do. Subscribe to my YouTube page, like this video, follow me on all my social media accounts. We're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, I will give one lucky person $100. And so you guys know my man of my word. Once we reach 500 subscribers, I'll give one lucky person $50. Also, all participants waive their rights to privacy. What does that mean? When you call in to the show or when you're part of the audience, you waive all your rights to privacy. So you guys have been warned. And speaking of calling in, like I said in the last call, we're going to have an announcement of some things that's going to change up.
Today's episode is brought to you by Wavilo. Of course, you guys see me with my Bakari watch. Looks nice, don't it? But if I wanted to go out, just a casual wear, and it's kind of chilly outside. Not bad. Let's add some more color to it. Ooh, that's gonna look good for the photo shoot. Get with the brand that's versatile, that can cover you in all areas of fashion for men and women. So, go to the link that's in this video, fill up your shopping carts. Once you do, the promo code is BTSI for 50% off. I repeat, BTSI for 50% off at checkout.
All right, so let's get into quick hits, shall we? As you guys know, that Dave Chappelle was attacked, assaulted on stage doing his bit. Somebody came and tackled him. Well, they tried to tackle him. They didn't get the full necessary They didn't get the full necessary contact that they was looking for. Dave Chappelle dodged to the left, and his security team proceeded to stomp it out. Matter of fact, I ain't never seen a man elbow arms like this holding a conversation. That man's shit bended backwards in the opposite direction. And dare I say, he deserved it. He earned that ass whooping. When you go to these events, sit your ass in the seats. Don't you bother getting up. Unless you're going to the restroom or doing whatever you gotta do. Don't go on stage. And you see why. And shout out to Chris Rock. Never have I seen a man be victimized of a slap, but is still winning out here in these streets. I'm liking it. I'm glad Will Smith is feeling some type of way about it, if he is. We don't know officially, but we know he is. So I say win-win for the comedians. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Roe versus Wade. I want to make this perfectly clear. What's going on in the Supreme Court? What we know from that draft, and it was a draft. It's not it is not solidified that the Supreme Court is going to overturn Roe versus Wade. Matter of fact, I think that leak was a tactic. All it's saying is the federal government will no longer play a hand in regards to abortion. They're going to kick that back to state level. So whatever your state says in regards to abortion, you got to go by that state. The federal government has nothing to do with it. That's why they're trying to overturn Roe versus Wade. This is not abolishing abortion. And since we're on the topic, let me quickly give my stance on this. I am pro-life with 3 exceptions: the R word, incest, and the mother's health. Yes, with the if a baby is conceived through R word, yes, the baby can grow up and live a healthy life. Incest, more or less, I'm not necessarily touching that. But the reason why I put those 2 options out there, and of course, mother's health is self-explanatory. The reason why I put that out there because there could be some type of mental, emotional, or psychological damage in regards to the mother, and she could possibly spread that to the child or take it out on the child and make the child who is a victim abused. So, like I said, a child that is conceived through the R word or possibly incest could grow to live a healthy, normal life. But I say that it is well in the mother's right if she wants to abort the child because of those reasons. She should have our blessings. Anything else? Nah. Sex are for married folks, adults nonetheless, but married folks. If you lay down and engage in activity that brought a child in the world, hey, you gotta take care of that baby, or at least put it up for adoption when it gets here. And if you don't want to do that, don't have sex. Don't engage in activities that's going to hold you liable or responsible. Now, matter of fact, that goes hand in hand with our episode last week in regards to abortion, man's choice, and that type of stuff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that video and come back to me and we can talk more about that. Last but not least, Marshall Mathers, Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time, is being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rightfully deserved. He earned that. But the reason why I bring that up is because somebody's in the feelings, which is Benzino. He let off a few tweets on how he feel about it, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't hold weight. And matter of fact, this guy's not even doing his research. A couple of the people he named out are not in the Hall of Fame. He brought up Tupac. He brought up Run DMC, and I'm looking like, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anyways? So what are you talking about? Not to mention, LL Cool J was inducted last year as well. And I need to go actually look at the list of how many artists, black artists are in the Hall of Fame. I never cared to find that out. I'm gonna look at it moving forward. But nevertheless, Eminem clearly earned his way into the Hall of Fame. That's not even up for discussion. Benzino, Eminem destroyed your career. You're gonna have to get over that. There's plenty of ways for you to make money out here. Just do it. And that was Quick Hits. Today's episode is brought to you by Brytn Smile. Now, you guys need to keep your mouths clean, keep your mouths white, and keep your mouths bright between dentist visits. I get it. I understand. So here's where Brytn Smile come into play. Yes, good old Brytn Smile. Now, in this whitening kit, it comes with a multitude of things that you need. Starters, you're going to need a user manual on how to operate the devices that come with it. Next up, you have a shade chart to keep you posted on where your teeth fall on the chart. That is very beneficial. Also, these gel pens. Put the gel on each tooth. Do it correctly. Follow the manual. And, well, you know, we have a charger. It comes with a charger. I wonder why. That's right, an LED mouthpiece. This is very beneficial, y'all, as y'all can see. For the blue, it is on for 15 minutes. And once that is done, let's go purple, pink, whatever color you prefer to call it. Let's do that for 10 minutes. Go to Brytn Smile. The link is located in the description. Grab a kit, put it in your shopping cart, and when you get to the checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off. Again, BTSI for 25% off. Today's episode, I wanted to talk about messaging and delivery. This is Men's Accountability Week, and we had that on Clubhouse. The room didn't really last long. I bet next week's room is going to last longer. And I wanted to talk about a video that I saw on TikTok. It was a guy who was saying just the most stupidest things. Well, let me rephrase that. Things that just didn't sit well with me, or anybody else for that matter. He made a comment in regards to how white women are the least protected in this country. Those words alone will never sit well with me. It just didn't make any sense. Like it felt like it doesn't fit. Then someone commented on his video and said, "Tell Emmett Till that." This guy said, "I will tell Emmett Till that white women are the least protected." Somebody did comment and told this guy, Google Emmett Till, please. He said, tell Emmett Till to Google me. I cannot ignore this. This has to be discussed. Messaging and delivery is important. Not only you deliver the wrong message, how you deliver it, it was disgusting. In my Clubhouse room, shout out to Black Man, my stat guy, the one I go to who I rely on his information. I explained the situation to him. He said this. And you guys want to know, the link is going to be in the description of the Clubhouse rooms that inspired this video. Because there are more white women than black women, or excuse me, there's more white women than any other ethnicity in this country, by the numbers, solely by the numbers, they are the most victimized. That makes sense because there's more of them, so we expect more. But what about the rate? By the rate itself, black women are the most victimized. When he said that, that makes sense. Yes, I expect more white women to be victimized because they have the numbers to prove it. But as far as the fastest rate of being victimized, is clearly black women, according to the stat man. Like I said, the link is in my description to the Clubhouse room. He goes in more details in regards to that. Thankfully, I appreciate this guy a whole lot. So, needless to say, this guy was completely wrong, the guy in his TikTok video. I understand black people are not monoliths. We go through our own things. Environment plays a part. Experience plays a part. But my one thing that will never change is responsibility. You're responsible for your words and how it translates and how it comes off. Everybody is. I know I am. If he's getting killed for these comments, let him. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the brothers, you have to be careful with the words you say and how you say it. You are going to be held responsible for your words. Not only your actions, you'll be held responsible for the words you choose and the message you put out there. So, my brothers, please be careful with what you say and how you say it. Because this guy here, if they make sunken place jokes, he earned it. If they call any racial epithet, although I don't condone people engaging in that type of vocabulary, I do understand why people will get upset and say it. Matter of fact, when I posted the video on my Twitter page, I had to make a disclaimer. This is a trigger warning. Hey, you guys want to see the full video with the audio? You guys are more than welcome to go to my Twitter page. The videos are broken down but into 5 parts, but it is right there for you to listen. So you guys know that I'm not tripping. And that was today's episode. Today's episode is brought to you by Aubrey Noel, home of the sophisticated lashes. Even during the pandemic, yes, eyelashes is still a necessity. You might not be able to go full on makeup because you got to wear masks everywhere you go. So focus on the areas you can focus on, i.e. your eyes. And that's where Aubrey Noel comes into play. Today, I want to introduce you to Pixie. Ain't she a beaut? She'll even look better on you guys. When you guys get your chance, go to AubreyNoel.com. You get a better look at Pixie and sort through all the eyelashes. You got Monroe, you got Zola, you got other eyelashes that I can guarantee that you guys are going to fall in love with. Go ahead and fill up your shopping carts and look good during this pandemic. You can still be the best you even wearing a mask. So go to AubreyNoel.com. Again, AubreyNoel.com. Also, you can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. That's AubreyNoelle. Aubrey Noel. One more thing before we go. Unfortunately, Anton Daniels' YouTube page has been taken down because, according to him, it got compromised during one of his live streams at night. And for the record, I don't know if he got his page back. If he does, I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time. He has the fan base and the following to get that back. Now, this is not the first time this happened. If you guys remember a couple of months ago, maybe a few months ago, the same thing happened to Lapeef Network. Lapeef uses StreamYard. Anton Daniels uses Ecamm. I was considering looking into that. But now it seems like anybody can come in, fake profile, whatever, and now they could just hop in on your live, do whatever, say whatever, and display whatever. They don't care about community guidelines. And another thing, YouTube, I don't think I said this when I tweeted y'all a few months back in regards to Lepeep Network. I want to say this, YouTube. If somebody is immediately mass reporting on an account, wouldn't it behoove you to look into the people who are mass reporting and see what the commonality is? Meaning, the people who could be mass reporting these accounts might be the culprit. For example, let's say if I call into the show and I display something inappropriate, but then I backdoor and me and my friends go to YouTube like, hey, such and such is displaying whatever, and then the account gets taken away. That's a win for us, but at the same time, we left a trail behind us because now if somebody uses their God-given common sense, they can find out that the people that reported it are also the same people that are responsible for the community guidelines being violated. So, YouTube, whenever you guys get the common sense to figure that out, let's go ahead and do it. Just saying. So, with that being stated, here's what's going to happen from now on. Hopefully, this will be done sooner than later. We are going to leave StreamYard. We're not going to entertain Ecamm. We may go the Kevin Samuels route and go through Zoom. How Kevin runs his show, you will talk to him through the audio. He'll see you, just the audience is not going to see you. And depending on what type of shit you're on, they might not even hear you. So he's in full control. That's why a lot of people don't like this brother, because you can't get him with the fuck shit. So my taking on that is that's genius. I was hoping this would be a one-off thing in regards to Lapeef. Now it happened to Anton. So we're going to switch to Zoom. Hopefully be a simple transition. We'll figure something out, because I do want to get these people to call in. I do have a studio audience through Clubhouse. And we also may be entertaining a new club called Connect Club. Some of y'all know about that. But as far as calling into the show, like video cam in, we may have to go the Zoom route. So I'm not going to give these trolls the power. Matter of fact, I'm going to take it away from them. Like I said, I hope Anton gets his channel back if he hasn't already. But moving forward, we are going to look into Zoom. So that way, when you guys keep calling in and calling in and calling in, and I see your contributions and I trust you, then I can put you on camera. If not, I don't know you from Can and Paint. You're going to chill from a distance. You're more welcome to contribute to the show, but nobody's going to know how you look like. I think that's the best thing to do moving forward. So, prayers for Anton. Hopefully you get his stuff back. All right, and that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. I like this format. It's a clear screen. So let's see how this looks later on. But thank you guys for tuning in. With that being stated, my name is Christopher J. I will talk to you guys next week. Peace out.